That is one of the grooves you're gonna be learning in this lesson, and I can't even express to you how simple it is. That's literally 2 basic rudiments stuck together. We'll get into it in just a second. By the way, if I look a little puffy or a little tired, it's 6 a.m. right now, but I have to do this right now because this is the very last video that I'll ever do with this back wall. This back wall is getting destroyed, demoed, whatever. It's getting taken out today at 9 a.m. Whole new back wall, whole new vibe. I gotta be honest, I'm a little bit nervous. Anytime I mean, this is what's on screen. This has been here for quite a while now, and there's going to be no more cymbal boxes. And I think I've had cymbal boxes for, I don't know. Well, I'll put up a clip of the first one that I can find, but it's gotta have been like 15 years now. So whenever the next video is, this will be a brand new back wall and hopefully a new vibe, something a little more personal. All right, let's dig into this. Rudiments That Groove. Now, the way that I'm thinking of this is, can we take rudiments that exist in their actual form and without changing them at all, just make them groove or make grooves out of them? So the first one we're gonna do, we're gonna start kind of intermediate, then we'll go advanced, and then we'll go like, what the hell is that? And I think it would be a lovely game for us to play if you could guess the rudiment before I tell you what it is. You don't have to type it into the comments or anything like that, but just something to do in your head. All right, so let's break down what that was. That was 2 beats worth of inverted paradiddles, followed by 2 beats worth of standard paradiddles. So sticking wise, we had right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left. Those are our 2 inverted paradiddles, followed by right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, our 2 standard paradiddles. So let's try that together, nice and slow, 60 BPM, right hand on the hi-hat, left hand on the snare drum, and make sure you accent 2 and 4 on the snare. All the other snare notes are ghosted. All I did from there was take my right hand, move it boop, up to the ride cymbal. I kind of was flirting with the bell a little bit, and I changed the kick pattern to 1, 2, a 3, and 4, like this. That would get spicy quick. So just know, from me playing it at 60 BPM on the hats, then to moving it to the ride, bringing in the bell, left foot upbeat, some extra kicks, jumping the tempo to 110, there might be some practice between those 2 places, like, I don't know, about a year. All right, on to Rudimental Groove number 2. What are you guessing? What are you thinking? Think about 16th note triplets. What rudiments work with 16th note triplets? That's 2 rudiments back to back, just like our last groove. So we've got 2 beats worth of a double paradiddle. Paradiddle, paradiddle. Followed by 2 beats worth, or quarter notes worth, of paradiddle diddles. So let me play it nice and slow for you with my right hand on the floor tom, left hand on the rack tom. That way you can hear the melody that the sticking pattern creates. Then we move our right hand over to the hi-hat, left hand down to the snare. We only accent beats 2 and 4, and just know that you are gonna have to come from the hi-hat over to the snare on beat 4, and it sounds like this. And then we kick it up to 80 BPM, which is our goal tempo, and add in a few extra bass drum notes. Now, you might not get a lot of chances to play that in music, but if you do, that's a spicy groove. All right, on to Rudimental Groove number 3. If you're gonna find it difficult to play the last groove in a musical context, this one, you're gonna have to just hope that you're in like some sort of fusion band. But the reason I wanted to show you this groove, even though it's kind of silly, is because it's made out of something so simple. Did you guess the rudiment? This is literally 4 notes long. It's inverted double strokes. So that's right, left, left, right, right, left, left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. That's all I'm playing. Right, left, right on loop. And what I'm doing is I'm just putting my right hand on the ride, left hand on the hi-hat, and I'm sweeping down for beats 2 and 4, feeling this as 30-second notes. So really you have 2 skills happening here. 1, you're gonna need fast inverted doubles between ride and hi-hat. And 2, you're gonna have to get really comfortable sweeping from the ride to the snare drum to get that backbeat. Pick it up to 85 BPM, add in a couple extra kicks, and you get this. It may not be the most useful groove in the world, but it's definitely a workout. Holy mackerel. All right, on to the biscuit of all biscuits, our final groove, Rudimental Groove number 4. Pop gig ready. Throw that into any pop song. Guaranteed to just make it a hit. All right, what was the rudiment, okay? What was the rudiment? Same as the last one, inverted double strokes. I'm playing 4 notes on loop. Right, left, right, left, really slow. So we definitely have a polyrhythmic feel here. And once again, I'm trying my best to just open your eyes to new ways to play things that seem like so simple and so boring, and just show you, you could push it further. Is this an applicable groove? No. I've never needed to use this. Actually, I think it makes kind of a sick fill, but I don't use it as a groove. But the important part is you could play this as a groove. And like I said, if you were playing in a fusion band, then yeah, this absolutely has a place. Or if you were playing something more modern metal that's a little more based in math, absolutely this has a place. But my goal for something like this that's kind of silly is just to show you like, wait, so those are just inverted double strokes? Like, yeah, rudiments can be really cool if you take the time to explore them. All right, gold tempo on this one I would say is about 75 BPM. Add in a couple extra kicks. All right, guys, so there's 5 rudiments you can use to make killer grooves. We've got our paradiddle, our inverted paradiddle, double paradiddle, diddle, and inverted double strokes. So definitely practice these, but also take time today to think about your favorite rudiment, the one that comes out of you the most natural, and think, can you make a groove out of it? I bet you can. I will see you guys next time, but for now, go practice.